Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. May not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Earth signs, the letter B is standing out to me. K as well. R, E, A, U, and like AIR together. Air. Or maybe that sound air is coming to me. Donna is what I'm hearing. Donna. There's this family here that is dead ass wrong. It's a whole family. Like a whole group, a whole family, a whole company of people, a whole organization of some sort. They are wrong. And now it's like this time for them to bow down. Every knee shall bow. This is the energy of God. And they are being forced to humble themselves, to submit themselves to the energy of God. Ryan's, that's what I'm hearing. And then I heard like Lisa and something about laissez-faire. So somebody doesn't want their hands like in this mess. They don't want to be included in this mess. Alan, they don't, Alan, anything like that. They don't want to be included in this mess. So they seem to be siding. This is wild, y'all. This is deep. So, oh my gosh. So there is this energy that is fighting for godliness, righteousness, for justice, okay? And then you have these like others, okay? We're just going to call them the others that are here. And they seem to be very underground, okay? And these antennas that they have, these, I don't know, it's like these antennas that they have, these people, they're like extensions that they have from the underground to the surface. Okay? Agents. These are people that are coming from the underworld to the surface, but they're being used as extensions of these underworldly individuals. Is this making sense, y'all? These people have pawns or agents, minions, right? That are working for them. Paris is what I'm hearing, and then I something about a pamphlet, passing out pamphlets. Someone joined forces with the darkness or was taken into this underworld, living a very strange life because of this underworld. It's almost like they're being trafficked, but underground, like underneath something. Like, I don't care if this is like in somebody's basement, underneath a building, but something like that is playing a really big role in this matter. And there are people who know exactly what's happening underneath this ground, underneath these buildings, in this basement. I don't give a fuck what this is. They know what's happening underground. Okay? Underneath the surface. And they come across as like godly, spiritual, in tune with themselves, but nobody's listening to what they're saying. So there's going to be this antichrist energy that rises up, that seems like it's all love, peace, hair grease. They just the best thing smoking. You hear me? But their intentions are so ill because they work for the underworld. Do you get what I'm saying? They work for the darkness. They are an agent of darkness, presenting themselves as the light. So once they infiltrate these families, these companies, these teams, these groups, these organizations, they can dismantle them from the inside out. And that's what seems to be taking place. Nelly. They are dismantling a family, a team, a group, an organization from the inside out, or attempting to. Sirens is what I'm hearing. But somebody's intuition knows that that's what they're doing. They're like a mole. This person has been compromised. So even with this situation, y'all, where I like with Donald Trump and Elon Musk, right? Because that's what's really coming to me. I don't care about your politics, political beliefs. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But on a spiritual level, you have to be aware of it. So you have this man who has been compromised by the underworld now. And that's why Donald Trump was so, those who have ears can hear. Why Elon was adamant about getting on TV with that black eye. He has shown his solidarity, or that he has been compromised. So there is no beef. It's no static in that type of way. This is spiritual warfare. And now this man completely understands that the man that he's been working with, his business partner, however they want to see that man, is one of them now. And he got on TV with his eye like that to let the rest of them know, I'm one of you too. Now, I explain to people is that like with tarot, there are a lot of people who don't believe in tarot. They think it's demonic. Oh, you shouldn't do this. The Bible says this. Understood. But what I explain is that sometimes God uses some of us to go into the darkest places, treacherous places, where there is no light, to be able to share ours. So sometimes we are called on missions that we may not understand because the missions are higher than ourselves, but God is using us as agents while we are surrounded by the devil's agents. They know exactly who we are, but we have to use our gift of discernment to decipher who they are, because they'll pretend to be just like us. And when your consciousness is higher than the people around you assume, you don't have to speak on what you know. You don't have to speak on what you see. You just detach. I see. You've been probed, bro. You gotta go. And that's what this is. They're going to make this seem like it's chaos and drama and toxicity, and it's not that. This is a man that stands on principles and understands that the people or the person that he's attached to has been compromised. So y'all take that however that may resonate. Thank you so much.